Well, here we are. Here we are. Almost Christmas. 1 week away to Christmas. Happy Christmas time. Nice. That's exciting. Eggnog. Are we eggnogged out? I'm sucking it down, baby. I'm just sucking it down.
Yet.
What's up?
Eggnog. I haven't started yet on the eggnog, but when I do, it'll be eggnog White Russian season. And
that's what I figured. I'm like, you're going to just put
time.
it, yep, go straight to the White Russian. Eggnog status. Yep. Okay. Make sure you wear a robe. If not, doesn't count. If not, doesn't count, Walks. Especially with that hair. Yeah, it won't count. You got to wear a robe, eggnog White Russian.
Yeah, or else you can't count it.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm fucking eggnog.
Good sweater. Let's wear like a good sweater and some cozy pants. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts. That counts. Right. Gotta be cozy because football, we're coming down to the wire. December football gets real fun. It gets real cold in places. A lot of divisional games. A lot of we need to win or we're fucked. That's exciting. Week 15. Were we pristine in week 15? I guess we got to find out and talk about it. About it. All righty. Alex. You went 2-4. Back to overall 40-41. Oh, he's above 500 and it's gone. Why'd you do that? I mean, look at the Seahawks, they dudded out. Now what happened to you? What's going on?
I'm just following the Seahawks, and if I'm trending how the Seahawks are trending, it's over.
Yeah, so the Hasselback quote wasn't very smart.
I knew what I was doing when I did it. And I didn't care.
Did you?
Oh yeah, I knew what I was doing. But I was hoping it'd be like, come on, guys. You thought that was gonna
exactly. Maybe like it flipped it around. That was silly, dude. That was silly. That could have been it.
But
that could have been it. Maybe use different quotes this week. Okay. We were supposed to be pristine in week 6 or 15.
How about this quote? Let's throw it at the 2-yard line.
There we go. Gonna give it to Wilson and we're gonna score.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Right back to 40-41. That's fine. You can get back to it. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this conversation so far.
You can get back to it, dude. Oh gosh, I went nice little pristine, a little pristine in week 15 for me. I went 5-3, put me at 55-1. Yeah, so I made the over under my bitch this week. Last week I didn't hit any of them. So this week I went 3-1. The only one was the Eagles. There was just one fucking play for the Steelers to make, and I knew we would have the over because that would force more down the field plays for the Eagles. The Eagles defense is too damn good, and Mike Tomlin failed us all in that bet. We all fell for it. We saw the record. We're like, there it is. We made it too easy. Like we kind of just fell out.
I don't think we respected how important George Pickens is to that offense.
Yep. Like I said, that deep ball, I should have stayed away from it. Let's see here. Well, someone was not pristine in week 15, and that was Mr. Goldilocks down there, 2-7, ladies and gentlemen. All right,
you counted wrong. You counted wrong.
What?
3-6.
3-6. Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
What I miss?
You gave me a loss on Steelers Eagles. Over.
Oh, okay. I see what I did. Yep. I just assumed.
Yeah. It was smart of you to assume.
See what happens when you flip it? 3-6. Not. That sounds.
See how much better that looks, Walks? You see how much better that looks? That sounds so much
better. And so, yep, actually, you are 44-54. That's still, we got to flip that
That is
around.
brutal.
Okay. We got to flip that around. You
Hey.
got to be the other way around.
Walks. If just one of those flips, that's only 9 away from 500, not 10. That's only 9, and that's doable.
I'm telling
So
you,
you're right
Walks,
there.
you got to think of the flip. We just did the flip. Okay. Look at that.
I know.
There you go.
It's all over the place. I don't know how to. I can't fix it right now.
Accountability. Okay. Maybe
Right.
it was the week off. I don't know what it is. You had to brush things off. It's like, ooh, I can see again. Okay. So it's like you
Can you brush it
gotta,
off?
I don't know what it is.
I don't think you can brush off in public, dude.
Maybe, maybe not. Don't know yet. Haven't tried.
Depends on
So,
how big your trench coat is.
People notice Drew is not here. So the Lions lose, and all of a sudden he's not here. What's going on here? Can't face the music. He went 4-4. That's responsible. Like he has responsible weeks, you know. That'll keep him at 40, 36, and 1. But
you know
again,
what?
can't face the music.
I'm not mad at him because we all got our over from the Lions. So at least if all of our bets didn't hit and the Lions lost, I'd be like, buddy, you got
That would have been, yeah. It's like, hey, go fuck yourself. But it did. Walks, I don't know why you didn't jump on that train. That's a fun one.
Nice. It was nicey.
In front of the train, and that probably would have been a faster end of the week.
Yeah. And don't do it's like, oh, I helped you guys out. No, sometimes you got to be on it. All right. That was a fun one. That was a fun friendship bet. I'll say it happened in my mind.
Oh,
Okay. Yep. It happened. Nice. All of us did it. Beautiful. Oh, yep. Week 15 happened. Bengals keep winning. Eagles dominate. Eagles dominate. Mike Tomlin still can't win in Pennsylvania or win Pennsylvania. So I don't know what else happened. Yeah, the Seahawks don't have home field advantage anymore.
They're not even
Geno
in the playoffs,
Smith
buddy.
hurt, and then
They're not even in the
negative
playoffs.
yards.
Nobody has home field advantage anymore. It's not a thing.
Yeah,
They're not
I
even.
don't know.
They don't even
Some
have a field to play on yet.
Some do still.
They're
You
not
got to
even
keep an
invited
eye
to a
out.
field. They got to get
You
invited
can't
to a
just
field
drag
first.
everyone down. Walks to you can't drag everyone down because you guys keep selling your tickets to other people.
I have no tickets to sell.
We'll see how it happens this week. But either way,
I don't have any tickets to sell.
Yep, Ravens absolutely dominate. Drew got that one with the -15. That's a fun one. But it was supposed to hit the under, I believe. Yep, he missed that, but they just dominate the Giants. Jesus Christ.
To take a spread -15 and the under.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That
was a crazy one, dude.
Almost happened.
Almost happened. And the Bears are the Bears. Terrible organization. That's it. Yep.
They're bad.
They're bad. They're absolute duds. No point. I mean, God, that 2 Monday night games, silly. Bears, Vikings, Falcons, Raiders. They scheduled that and they're like, we nailed this, guys. We absolutely nailed this. All righty, let's get into week 16. Now we got some rhymes here. What are we thinking?
16 for my
sweet 16. Let's get mean in week 16. You know what I mean? Keep it clean in week 16. Or I didn't know she was 16, officer.
Oh, easy, they're not good.
Whoa. I don't know. We'll see how about we finish it at the end? We think of one, okay?
How about
which one?
How about week 16? I thought you said you were week 18.
Guys are getting
okay.
already.
Goodness gracious. What are we doing? Let's get
us on a list.
Keep it clean. How about keep it clean in week 16?
That's probably the better route to go.
Well, we start off with the NFL is going to start dominating the Saturdays here. Saturdays, the Wednesdays, the Thursdays, they want it all. They want all the days. So the first teams we're going to talk about is the Texans and the Chiefs. Both teams are just fucking puttering along as duds, getting wins for God knows why and how. It's fucking silly. But The Texans are going into the Chiefs land for the first game on Saturday. The over-under is 41.5. The spread is 3 in favor of the Chiefs. Now, this started out in favor of the Texans at -3 as well. Flipped completely over. So I don't know what that's about. I mean, people
Mahomes
thought that
practicing.
Mahomes wasn't going to play. Of
Yeah,
course
I
he's
think
going
it
to
was
play.
Mahomes
It's the whole
practicing.
dramatic ankle thing. Like, seriously, he's like, oh my God. Oh, like, chill the fuck out. We know it's hurt.
Everything's
Jesus.
hurt at this point. It's football.
Yeah, Walks. You gotta stay strong, dude. Okay. Okay. Don't let them know you're hurt. Well, anyway, Walks. Are we gonna believe in anything in this game? I think it's just gonna be like, oh God. All right, let's get to the next game.
Yeah, I think we just move on to the next one. That'd be great. I'm just gonna sit over 41.5 on the Saturday game.
Ooh. An
Yeah,
over on
that's-
41.5 with these two teams, with the fucking Chiefs with the top 5 defense and the
Chiefs
Texans a
shit.
top 5 defense.
Hurt ankle and Diggs not playing, I think still.
Yeah,
give me
Mahomes on a hurt ankle. This is a crazy over for you. I feel like
It's
this was a
against-
nice recipe for the under. I was like under, lock it in for him.
but no, this is gonna be over 41. I think you got
Flipping it.
short week, second half over is typically where we see this happen. First half can be, a 10-3 game, and then jump to something a little crazy. So
The kid came in on this pick, Alex. We've seen how good he is with the don't bet the kids bet, or the kids come into frame bet.
Yeah, we'll have to tally that up. I don't know. It's a good question.
What are you thinking? Are you thinking over? Are these
Me?
offenses actually going to do something? Because now
Me?
get this. There are 4 teams who haven't scored over 30 points this year. Giants, Raiders, Patriots, Chiefs. How the fuck is that happening? They're the only playoff team, and they're the only one in the division leader. What the fuck are we doing here, Alex?
I'm just gonna take the smart choice and just do what is inevitable and just take Chiefs money line because it's just what's gonna happen.
Okay.
And it's just like why
That is a
why
little
try
bit
to avoid it? It's what it is. It's the obvious pick. You just take it. Chiefs money
dark
line.
magic in Kansas City. This seems to happen a lot. Kansas City seems to
Yeah.
get their big games at home.
Oh, my ankle hurts. Ooh, oh my God, how did they win that game? Nobody believes in them. They're incredible.
No,
Right
it is.
there in
It's
front of your
absolutely
face.
silly. Now they capitalize on plays they need to capitalize on,
Yes.
but no, this makes no fucking sense. Honestly, this is a dud. If they get to the wild card or the championship game, fuck that.
It's
Fuck
impressive to watch, but it's almost predictable at this point where I'm
It sucks. It's a little safe pick. I get it though. I get it. You'll win some money there. Well, I'm going to go with the under at 41.5 walks. I'm sorry, with these defenses, the CJ Stroud playing the way he's playing, and then you got Mahomes with a little bit of an injury. I love those defenses. They're a lot of fun to watch. I mean, Steve Spagnuolo has them on a different level, and then that's just D'Amico Ryan defense. So I got to go under 41.5, even though the kid came into frame. I don't see a lot of things happening in this game. We're going to be like, all right, this is fun. Can we just go on to something else now, please? All righty. Now the next game, this one is also a Saturday game. It's the night game. This is exactly where these two teams should be playing at night. It's going to be in Baltimore. I love it. Steelers coming off a loss, and the Ravens coming off a dominant win. All righty. The Steelers are going into Baltimore. Not favored. They're not favored at 6 points. The over-under is 45. All right, Alex. Now we got Mike Tomlin, underdog. Now last week, was it the Oh, I believe in the underdog. It's 5-0, whatever. We got it's inevitable. It's going to lose bet. So we go back to the underdog.
This one just makes sense to me as well. It just don't throw out Mike Tomlin, all that stuff. Just look at it. Two divisional opponents with playoff hopes playing each other. Give me the +6. That's way too many points for that kind of matchup. Give me the +6.
Exactly.
That's it.
Even though you're like, yes, TJ
I don't care
Watt
who the teams are. You give me that scenario, I'm taking the +6 every time.
Yeah, primetime game against these two fucking Goliaths. Jesus Christ, it's a fist fight when these two teams play. Yeah, so the biggest thing, what is it? What am I missing here? Yeah, so you got George Pickens. He's a little shaky, or he's not going to play this week again, probably. And then you got, what are you doing? You need to get out of here.
Dog in the picture.
Let me get the dog out.
Louise,
There you
Louise pick.
All right, you go out there. All right, have some fun. Yeah, so, and also TJ Watt's a little bit shaky too. So I'm like, +6, blah, blah, blah. But Mike Tomlin, awful loss. They handled them pretty well last time. I think they're going to keep the run game under wraps. And also, nice
Derrick
little,
Henry lost his
as an
mojo.
underdog of 4 points or more versus the Ravens, the Steelers are 8-0 against the spread in franchise history. Under Tomlin, they are 6-0 against the spread as a dog of more than 3 points versus the Ravens. So here we go, another undefeated stat. So I'm going Steelers +6 as well. You got to keep going with it. You know, it's just one of those Chiefs thing. Just do the underdog. I think you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Even if you lose it, you're like, yep, I'll die with Mike Tomlin. All right, Walks, dying or are you living? And marked it green already.
I'm going 2 ways.
That's what I did. I marked them green.
I like 2 things. One is you haven't seen a ton of Derrick Henry the last couple weeks, which I think he'll be, hopefully a little rested for this.
Yeah.
I think if the game script is to run straight at TJ Watt, and just test that ankle out early and see if he can hang. The Ravens found a way in the first matchup to exploit the zone that the Steelers like to run.
I get that. Yeah.
But that also means there's not a lot of points. So give me under 45 here. And I'll take the Steelers plus the points. I still think that's too many points for a primetime game. Even though for my fantasy team, I really need
no, nobody gives a shit about your fantasy. All righty. Next game, another rivalry game, but this one is on Sunday. This one's on Sunday. I don't know how I should split this up, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I put it out there and we do it now. Okay, maybe Saturday. No, we're on to Sunday. All righty. Eagles are headed to Washington with the over-under at 45.5. The spread is 3. They're on a 10-game winning streak. Nice little loss for the Lions for them. So now they're right there with the #1 seed. Gonna be a lot of fun. You don't want to play in Philly in January. Come on. People get a little bit more insane. Okay. Should I go first?
Yeah, go first. Big Eagle guy.
Go first. Are you sure about that? Well, I'm going to go with the Eagles at -3.5, and then I'm going with the under at 45.5. I don't know why that's a beautiful number to me. But anyway, that defense is the #1 defense, 173 yards per game right now. Like, this defense, crazy. Cooper DeJean feels like John Lynch reincarnated. That dude knows how to fucking tackle too. Jesus Christ. Just big Midwest boys. They play honest. They play honestly. All right. They play honestly. So I got to go with that. Ride the hot hand. The Commanders, this is the slow down time for rookies. They're fighting for a playoff spot. I know it's a divisional game and a 10 a.m. game. That's a fuck around time, But I'm going to ride with it. -3.5. I would be stupid not to ride it if I feel like, I don't know, maybe I just keep it on the side, blah, blah, blah. No, but under 45.5, because I also think they're going to disrupt Jalen and stuff like that a little bit. But who knows? Who knows? He's cooking up. He's cooking, Alex. He's cooking. Are you cooking with the Eagles? What are you having? Appetizers? You having dessert?
I gotta look at
Course meal.
I gotta look at the Commander's schedule real quick. Hold on. I gotta look at something real quick.
It's been a dud. Here, I got you. I got you, dude. I don't gotcha. Well, anyway, they played a lot of duds. So when they played like playoff teams, they lost. So they lost to the Steelers, Eagles, and Cowboys since we in week 10. So,
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eagles -3.5 as well. I wanted to flirt with the over, but my worry is this game gets away from the commies and it just becomes Saquon's show. Just run it down. It's like it's close to the over, but it never touches.
mm-hmm.
And it's just gonna punch me in the face. It's gonna be at like half a point for a quarter, and then they're just gonna run the ball.
45.5. Who knows what's going to happen with that?
Yeah,
That's
so
a
I'm just
strange
gonna take
number.
the Eagles -3.5.
And that's a good solid under.
Yeah.
Under, you know what I mean? Like 24-20. Like that's what it like. I want to take the under with walks in the last game because of that 45. Like, how is that going to push or anything? That seems like an under. Seems like
the
an
Eagles. The Eagles are rolling right now. They seem like a complete team.
They
Earlier,
do feel
it
like they're
seemed like
putting
they
it
were
in
like
motion, baby.
they were like hanging
Playing
on the back of
Eagles
Saquon
in
because
Philly in January. Okay, watch out, throwing batteries. Watch out, they're coming for you, Walks. Now, next game.
Pick him first, though.
What?
You want me to put a pick in yet?
Oh shit! Yeah.
No, I said Eagles -3.5.
Yeah. Go ahead.
2-2. Let's ride. We're riding together. Eagles -3.5 all together now.
Hey, there he is. I love it when he rides.
Cliff Kingsbury with is nice as an offensive coordinator, but versus really good defenses, not so nice.
Not so nice.
That's gonna. I feel like the Eagles get up by 2.5 scores here, and really make life hard on them. And the commies are gonna have to start going for it in some uncomfortable situations for them. So
yeah, there's going to be a lot of pressure, and like that secondary has seemed to be fixing itself. I think everything's lining up, and I feel like Cooper DeJean is going to be like one of your favorite players to watch here soon. Walks, right?
I like it a lot. He gives me a lot of Harrison Smith vibes in Minnesota.
That makes sense.
Able to play the free safety, able to come down and play the slot, and can also play some corner if needed. Pretty versatile. Yep. So we'll see how he develops. We'll see how he keeps going.
Koopa. Nice.
Mario tie in there for sure.
That's true. Okay, now the next game. This is the Walks game. So speaking of Harrison Smith and the Seahawks, the Vikings are traveling to Seattle. Over unders 43.5. The spread is 3. DK Metcalf pulled out the 12s. It's like you're selling tickets to other people. You selling tickets to other people. Okay. There's gonna be Vikings. They could travel. We got a lot of Midwest folks up in this East Block.
They don't need to travel. There's a million of them out here.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they don't really travel. Exactly. That's fair. Yeah. There's a million of them out there. They're gonna be coming, just like the Packers. Go, Pack, go. I remember Richard Sherman. He said, I don't remember hearing that. I'm like, dude, they definitely chanted it there. Probably not as loud, but they chanted it there.
Not when they were loud. Seahawks fans were louder back then.
When they scored a touchdown, though, they quiet down a little bit, and they're like, "Go, Pack, go!" Well, anyway, we're not talking about the stadium and the fans. We're talking about the game, the Warriors in between the white lines, the gladiators. All right, Alex, I'm going to let you go first. How about that, bud? How we feeling? Vikings fighting in the NFC North.
I'm not feeling great. I'm not sick, but I'm not well.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Just I'm gonna just go with just what's gonna be probably misery, and just so that at least when it happens, I win some bets. I'm just gonna take
It's some.
Vikings -3 in the under because
Whoa.
I think the Vikings are gonna kick the dog shit out of us. It's not gonna be a good game.
Oh.
It's gonna be they're gonna beat us like 31-10. It's not gonna go well.
Damn. The vibes are
It's a
low.
it's over, dude.
The
It's over.
vibes are low. Jesus.
They're out of the playoffs. It's not happening.
No, I mean, Geno Smith hurt with that knee, and we saw how much fun Sam Howell is. Negative yards, ladies and gentlemen.
And like
Negative yards walks.
and
Geno
just
Smith, is that going to aggravate the knee if he keeps playing? Because they're going to be able to get up his ass. Okay,
don't
that
get me
O
wrong.
line with that
When-
defense walks.
Didn't we watch Sam Howell live against the Eagles?
No, he didn't. He wasn't on the team then.
Who was the backup quarterback?
It was Drew Lock.
Yeah, it was Drew Lock.
Drew Lock. Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was a Drew Lock,
average white
cool
guy.
memes game. That was the Drew Lock game.
Marshawn coaching.
Yeah, that was the right as the Eagles were fucking collapsing. Jesus Christ. All right, go ahead, Walks. Yep, Sam Howell, your boy, negative yards.
Negative yards. So Vikings are in a weird spot. So short week for the Vikings, and they have the biggest game on their schedule next week.
Oh yeah, who is it?
They have Green Bay next week.
Oh, that's a big one. I mean, and the Lions had to finish it off, but that's a huge one going into the Lions. That is true.
Trap game, massive look ahead spot. I don't know how they can ignore the look ahead. I'm going to take the Hawks plus the 3 points.
Ooh.
And the under 43. I think the Vikings just aren't quite on their game.
Aren't on the game. What makes you say that?
I think they still win, but
yeah, of course.
It's just the short week, travel, look ahead.
That is a short week, yeah.
It runs this into a full trap game for them. I expect it to be closer than I think. I think the public is going to be hammering the Vikings on this, and I think that's just not quite the right play.
No, I totally get that. Yeah, especially, with how much is on the line for the Vikings. Now, Geno Smith, if he happens to aggravate it more and Sam Howell comes in, then maybe not. So that's I'm like, so that's why I'm going with the Vikings -3, because I don't like that. I don't know. And also, Brian Flores is great. Now, I know it's going to be a look-ahead spot after playing your rival as well on a short week. I like the +3, but I'm also going to ride with you on the under 43. I didn't really think about it, but I should have thought about it, and I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to take the under at 43.5. All right. I just gotta. I don't know. They put up 30 points. So we'll see. All righty. Now, this next game is a sad game. For some reason, it's an afternoon game in Miami. Why would you put these two teams in the afternoon? Like they think something crazy is going to happen? Very silly.
Which was a good idea back in the day.
It's the Niners going into Miami. The over-under is 44.5. The spread is 1. Kyle Shanahan, what's going on? Something in the locker room, or this is just Greenlaw quitting on his own? He seems off.
Greenlaw seems still half broken coming off that ACL from last year.
Yes, that is true.
ACL? Okay.
But he played pretty well. I know. Oh, gosh. All righty. Well, this is, like I said, it's a sad game, Alex. This is a sad game. Like, these two teams are kind of dead. They pretty much are dead. Kyle Shanahan, who knows what's going on, Alex? Who knows? Hot seat? Ooh.
No, not hot seat. Mike McDaniel, maybe a little. I think he'll be back next year, but
he'll be back, of course, but
I'm just gonna take the under. I just think these are two puttering offenses, and it's two coaches who kind of know each other. So like There's no tricks up the sleeve necessarily. It's just going to be like they're both just going to be throwing a stone at a wall, and it's going to be the under. It's going to be a boring, dumb
I like
game.
that. That's funny.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with Alex. I think you have who's the third string running back? Isaac Guerrero. He's got a hamstring issue on his first week there. So Niners are down to their fourth and fifth string running backs now.
Put me in, coach.
And look at Kyle.
Right.
He needs his stars, dude. He needs his
Well,
stars. Like you
yeah,
can't. He doesn't adjust his game.
There's something to
He's
be
a
said
bum.
that they always.
That's why I'm taking the Dolphins at 1. I'm taking the Dolphins at -1 because that's a better. It's -116 for the money line, so I might as well take the -1. Yeah, these two teams are sad. We're gonna be watching. It's like, oh god, come on. Although there's some good games in the early spot, which is a little weird. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Dolphins at 1 because Tua is better than Purdy. So let's go with that. And Tua likes being at home. He's 20-12 against the spread at home and 13-16 away. But he's also outside of Eastern. When teams from outside of the Eastern time zone come into Miami, they're 7-4 against the spread. 7-4 against the spread. So yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins at -1 walks.
They're going to put them on the hot side of the field for the afternoon game and let those guys all start cramping up. So yeah, give me Dolphins minus the 1 point, and I'm not going to touch that over under because this game could just be complete shenanigans, or I don't even want to touch that.
No, it definitely
No.
it probably will be shenanigans. So yeah, all righty. That was the last game. What a fucking weird game that is. Okay, sprinkle it on Okay. Walks, I'm gonna let you go 2-7. Let's, come on, charity here.
3-6 or 3-6. Don't be disrespectful.
Oh yeah, 3-6. Damn. Thought I could sneak it by. Go ahead.
All right, I need a pick here, and I can't do Thursday game, obviously. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Michael Penix Atlanta Falcons hosting the Giants. First start ever. Give me over 42.5 points.
That a boy. Hell yeah, he's gonna slang it.
It's gonna happen, but it's just we're gonna get some points in that game.
We're just gonna slang it. Just say fuck around.
Yeah.
Who cares?
We're betting from the heart, I see. I know where that gets you, my friend. Dangerous game.
I think the Giants plus the 8.5. I think it is Drew Lock this week, or maybe it's somebody else. I don't
please.
know.
It's just absolute sadness. It's sad. Oh, I can't wait to find out where
matter who the Giants quarterback is.
Daniel Jones to the Niners. Daniel Jones to the Jaguars.
Kirk Cousins to the Niners. Who knows?
Okay, Alex, your turn.
I'm gonna point it out because it hit my brain, and I think the fact that I acknowledged it means I have to acknowledge it. 4-0 against the sprinkle so far, last 4 weeks. Ooh. So I'm on a hot streak. Ooh. Just saying, if you want to ride with it,
Lions ride with it on the other side.
Against the Bears, get right game. 6.5 points against the dog shit Bears. They've given up. They are done playing football.
Absolutely done. Bounce back. Yeah. Fuck you. But there's the poor Lions and their injury luck. Jesus Christ.
I know, and this is kind of what's going to
players on IR.
It's insane, dude.
And 9 starters on defense from week 1.
That's so fucked up. Like, why can't you just give them right? It's like you having them. Here you go. Your offense is amazing, but we got to fuck you in one area. You can't just do this, Detroit. Come on, you can't just do that.
Exactly. They need to be
like offense. Like, there you go.
But they'll win this week to kind of like, oh guys, we're still good. But it's like, well, hold on, that was the Bears. Let's.
I did like Dan Campbell's speech of where he said that we can't win 11 games in a row again this year. So, we're just going to have to win this week and start something new. And I was like, that's that kneecap attitude I like to hear.
Oh, you know what? I don't know how many times I've done this. Let's see. So last week, yeah, I did the Bucks. Then the week before that, I did the Bucks. I don't think I did a sprinkle. Forgot to put my sprinkle. Could have been the Bucks and Bucks. So I'm going with the Bucks at -4 against the Cowboys. Sunday night game. Sunday night game. And just get the Baker Mayfield's just having fun out there. I'm just telling you, he just absolutely stomped in LA.
That game might have a tremendous color game if we get the Cowboy away whites with the creamsicle Bucks jerseys, or even if
That
they
wouldn't
bring
be
it,
bad, but I
that
want
would
the
be
pewter
so good.
pants, red top with that mix. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
you want your all star
that's pretty sexy looking, dude.
yeah.
Bucky Irvin, he might have some fun, but yep, Bucks -4. Baker Mayfield having some fun. Just having some fun. I'm just gonna put Baker Buck. I'm really just, betting on Baker.
Baker
Okay?
is top 5 in yards, completion percentage, and touchdowns this year. What?
Well done, Cleveland.
Bah, humbug, well, that's too strong, 'cause it is my favorite holiday. But all this year's been a busy blur. Don't think I have the energy to add to my already mad rush just 'cause it's 'tis the season. The perfect gift for me would be completions and connections left from last year. Ski shop encounter, most interesting. Had his number, but never the time. Most of 81 pass along those lines.
How does it work?
How does the flow work? I don't know.
How does it work?
How does the flow work?
Might be. I mean, kind of looks like a
To the
frozen
light
swirly
will
on my
be the
screen right now.
light that I will fall for you.
A rock so far away.
I was gonna say that you're kind of Cure-esque there.
Yeah, exactly. All righty, here we go. Here we go with that. Is this the look? Is this the look,
Looks
boys?
good. Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.